Hi, this is Stanley Ngugi from Busara, where I am the Vice President for People and Community. And what that means is that my job is to make sure that our teams and other people that we work with are having a really positive people experience. And today I'm here to talk to you about gender and pay, especially after our recently published report on gender pay gaps that exist at Busara and generally. So I'm going to start from tops. What is a gender pay gap? And in a very simple way, a gender pay gap is when there are differences between salaries that men are paid versus women. And what we did as a learning organization is to really dig into our own data and find whether these pay gaps exist as well as why they exist. And this is something I'm going to encourage you to do in your own organizations, and you can have a look at our report and see what we learned. So I'm going to share one or two pointers that really kind of were strong insights for me as we prepared this report. And the first one, and in some ways the most obvious, and in other ways the most important, is that equal pay matters. What does that mean? It is very important, especially for value-driven organizations, to have structures that ensure that men and women are paid the same for equal work. And that is the same structure that we have at Busara, where based on competencies, every employee is paid similar amount for similar type of work, regardless of nationality, regardless of kind of economic background, social backgrounds. We pay equal amounts for equal types of work. Now, why is this important? At the heart of it, it's because these are part of our values, these are part of our principles. But we actually have to go beyond principles and really go into the data. So we do have an equal pay structure, but does that mean that the gender pay gap has been eliminated? And the simple answer, as you'll see in our report, is no. We still found that there was a gap in pay between men and women, and most specifically and most acutely within leadership. Now, one of the things I'm going to encourage you to do as you kind of review the report is to see those nuances, that a structure is there, but still the gap exists. And when we looked at our own gap and to try to understand what was causing this, because it wasn't the structure, there was something else, we found that it is because our efforts are very positive in terms of promoting women into leadership roles, but a lot of a lot of women in our leadership role tend to occupy new leadership roles as opposed to men who've traditionally been in leadership roles for longer, and that created that sense of gap. So what I want to encourage everyone out there as you look into our report is look at your own nuances. It's not enough again that the structures are in place, but it's really to dig into what exactly can we do as an organization to address this. For example, one of our solutions was to really create opportunities for women to not only join leadership roles, but to be accelerated on those paths. So, as I've said, really super interesting report to get into. Please have a look at it, and I'd encourage for you to not just read it as an entertainment piece or as an interesting thing you found on the internet, but really think about what does it mean for your organization and for yourselves. Thank you and have a great day.